Macallan. A particular favorite of yours, I understand.
$14.
$14. Is it magic fucking whiskey? Do I get a motorcycle with it? Is it going to be served in Jesus' shoe?
Hey again, Whiskey Whippers and Spirit Sippers. Wun Wun here, back at you with another one, and we tracked down another one, the Macallan Classic cut.
All right. We're going to learn today.
The Macallan Classic cut, I don't know a whole lot about it. I know it was matured in Oloroso sherry casks, and the big thing about it is you usually know Macallan is usually right there at 43%. Well, this bad boy clocks in at 51.2%.
I gotta have some of that.
No. See, this is not meant for mortal men.
Stop trying to scare us. Come on.
Oh yeah, it's real. So all those people that are always like, oh, it's good, but I wish it was a little stronger, or wish it was a little higher proof, well, this is it. Right there at just over 102 proof, you know this one's going to bring the love.
Excelsior.
So yeah, I'm excited to taste this Macallan sherry cask. I seem to like sherry cask whiskeys, so I think this one will be all right. Macallan Classic cut.
All right.
So pretty excited about this one. Definitely think it's going to be out there packing a punch. Oh, Macallan's own. I got to be honest, they're like, they seem to be almost like the Cadillac of whiskey, like their name. I mean, they do an excellent job of marketing, so they're super popular. Everybody knows them. They have some super crazy high dollar ones. I just got back from Vegas and I stopped by the Total Wine. The Total Wine in Vegas is so sweet. It's so sweet. But anyway, they have like in these cases a bunch of old Macallans for like $30,000, $35,000, $45,000. I actually think the biggest one was like $44,999. Just like 50-year Macallans. Just like, what? So yeah, they bring the love. They're expensive, and yeah, they market it so they get the money and they do it right. And a lot of people really like them. I've tasted the 12. You saw that review. Check that out. I've tasted the 18. I haven't done a review. I just had a shot of it at a bar. It was okay. I mean, it didn't blow me away, but it was all right. And I think my favorite one was the Triple Cask 15, I think. The Triple Cask Fine Oak 15. I think that'll probably be my next bottle I buy. I had a shot of that at, we were out eating Mexican dinner one night, and that was delicious. So yeah, that was my favorite Macallan so far. But this bad boy clocking in at 51.2 APV. I'm excited. Let's just get it in. So let's crack this bad boy open. It's a non-age statement, so we have no idea how old the juice in here is, which means we don't have to sit there and wait. Once we rip this bad boy open, we can just get after it and start drinking. So, big fan of that. Wow, 0 pop, cork pop. There we go. Oh, man. All right, Macallan Classic cut. Let's get a pour in. That's a big pour. Spilled a little there. Holy shnikes. I had a little Macallan dram right before this to kind of warm up the palate, because I know this being at cast strength is it's going to be real. So I wanted to warm up the palate a little bit, not come into this totally just dry mouth. So because I think that would have burned a little bit, and I want to give this a fair shake because I am super excited to taste this one. And we don't want to drink it right away, let it set a little bit. Right out of the gate, you get that Macallan. I noticed it a lot in the 12. You get that real sulfur kind of smell. I don't know if that's from the Oloroso sherry cask, or if that's from them, like the way they clean out the barrels or whatever, if this isn't a first fill. But yeah, they'll use barrels more than one time, so this might be like a second fill, and maybe it's like the sulfur kind of cleaning it. I don't know what that smell is. But yeah, I've heard about Macallan having kind of a sulfur smell, and this one has it a little bit too. The 12 really has it. I don't know if that's just part of the sherry casks, or a lot of people really love the Macallan 12. Yeah, it's a little bitter and tart for me. It's like I said, just that sulfur taste is, I don't know, it's a bit much. This one, it's a little lighter. It's not quite so harsh. It's not like a sulfur bomb in your face. More of a nice cherry bomb in your face, if you will. I really don't get a lot more than that than just kind of the Oloroso sherry. I mean, what I'm guessing is that Oloroso sherry cask. Again, for anybody that's new here, I am a total rookie. I'm totally new at this. Just been doing this since Christmas, since I got the Game of Thrones collection, and just been walking through the world of whiskey one bottle at a time and having a blast doing it. It's almost like you get a tiniest bit of a vanilla background behind that port smell. All right, well, I think we've waited long enough. 51.2%. This Macallan, I feel, is going to pack a punch. Let's find out. Cheers. You kind of feel it. I mean, it's got a little bit of a mouth burn. But the weird part is there was really zero burn going down. Like, there's nothing on the throat, nothing in the stomach. Like, I don't know if it was just because the mouth was so like, hello. But, yeah, swallowing it and going down the pipes and down into the belly, I didn't feel anything, which is kind of weird. The taste, I was so concentrating on that crazy explosion in the mouth. What are those flavors? I think it's that Oloroso sherry cask flavor coming through. Obviously the second mouth, yeah. I'm feeling all right. Yeah, definitely the second sip, after the first one kind of kills all the, deadens it a little bit and takes all that burning sensation away. The second one is just a nice, smooth. That's actually really nice. I had a feeling I was really going to like this one, and so far, so good. I really do like this one. A lot more than I like the 12. I'm going to have to give the 18 another shot. I mean, obviously, I only had that one shot, so can't really judge it off that. But the Macallan Classic cut is, I mean, for 50, being over 100 proof, like, you know, the Henry McKenna 10, check out that review if you haven't yet. Hopefully it's posted by then. I recorded it forever ago. It's still in queue, but that's coming up soon. Yeah, that's 100 proof, right on the nose. That's 50% APV, and that's like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's bourbon. Like, that really packs a punch. And the Redbreast cast strength, that one definitely says hello. I mean, that one's pretty smooth too, but that one says hello. But yeah, this one's, I mean, that first one definitely lights up your mouth, but then it's pretty smooth after that. Now it's just getting flat out silky. But man, those flavors, I mean, other than the sherry cask, I mean, there's really, I'm not getting any barrel, not getting any oak, which is strange. I thought this was going to be kind of an oaky influence. I'm not getting that at all. Just kind of a citrus. Okay, now that I said it and I'm looking for it, my mind's totally there. It's like, now that time I got a little tiny bit of an oaky flavor. Like, okay, there's that oak influence flavor. So there is a tiniest bit of that oak. But the vanilla that I was smelling on the, of course, I'm not getting that a whole lot now either. That could just be, like I said, that could be the 102 proof just knocking stuff out. Knocking nerve endings out. You can't smell it anymore. But yeah, I get what I think is the Oloroso sherry cask smell and influence. That tiniest bit of vanilla I was getting on the smell. I don't really get that on the taste at all. I don't want to say like peanut butter brownie taste, but I don't know where that came from. But that had a weird aftertaste to it. It's weird, yeah. It's almost like a chocolatey peanut, like a chocolate peanutty brownie taste. That's kind of crazy. I didn't expect that. Wow. All right. Well, let's put a little bit of water in it and see if that affects it at all. I know most people, it's probably a better idea with it being 102 plus proof, 2.4 proof. Probably a pretty good idea to put a little water in it. Let it simmer down, maybe bring it down into the 90s. Don't want to just crush your liver out there. And when you can, why not? I mean, if you can add a little water to it, it makes the whiskey last a little bit longer, and man, you can almost half again your bottle. Nothing wrong with that. What did I pick this up for? Oh, got this literally right before we went to Vegas, and it was $99 exactly out the door at Costco. So I think it goes, like Total Wine and stuff. I think it's like maybe $89 or $99 before tax, and I don't know. Tax is obviously different everywhere, but here in Washington, you're looking at $25 minimum. It is crazy. It's like 25% tax. It's nuts. We have 2 taxes we have to pay, and it is outlandish. Don't even get me started on that one. Try telling everybody, it's not that hard to try to get your liquor on every day except for Sunday and at the state liquor stores. But no, I want to be able to buy it in grocery stores, so now we're paying triple price for it. Way to go, everybody. But anyway, classic cut, Macallan, little water in it. Oh, that actually lightened up. We're getting a little floral now. That vanilla's opening up a little bit that I was smelling earlier. That's kind of back. I seem to have lost my chocolate peanut butter brownie. I don't know where that came from. That was kind of nuts. But I didn't get that on the smell pre-water either. That was on the taste, so maybe still to come. We'll see. Then kind of tamp down that. I mean, the sulfur thing is gone completely with the water in there. You still get that Oloroso influence smell. Yeah, so just a little sweeter. That the vanilla's back. A little citrus. Maybe even some white grapes back in there. Yeah, the water seems to open up the smells a lot on this one. I don't get that a lot. I'm not a big fan of putting water in most of my whiskey, but I don't, even when I do, like when I do these reviews, I don't get a lot of extra smells when I put the water in. This one has really opened up. Basically, the only 2 that the water seemed to drastically affect so far are this one and the Hibiki Harmony. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's like the longer this sits, the more floral and sweet it gets too. Interesting. All right, let's taste. Prost. Wow. I can't even tell you what that flavor was, but it was delicious. It was like honey and... It was like a honey and vanilla candy just sitting on my tongue for a second. That was crazy. I'm really a big fan of this so far. This is one of my, this may jump to one of my top few right here. The Macallan Classic cut is double thumbs up so far, people. I'm really liking this. Wow. Maybe the first time ever, this one may actually be better with the water in it. I'm actually advocating putting a little water in this one. That's a first. The Hibiki I liked, but I like the Hibiki all 3 ways. It was just different all 3 ways. This one, we're going to taste it on ice here in a second, but over neat and water, this is the first time out of any whiskey I would say actually better with water on smell and taste. Interesting. Which is great, because like I say, you get to put water in it, you get to make it last longer. Love that. Interesting. Yeah, that smells really nice. Alright, let's put it through its final test. See if we can get this last glass. Uh-oh. Ice froze to the container. Let's try it on ice. Not the greatest pop, but hey, that's alright for this one, because so far so good. We like this one. Macallan Classic cut, I knew I would dig it. I mean, you just see that high proof and you're just instantly already like, yeah, I'm going to like this. And it is not disappointing. So far so good. On the back, I was reading it earlier. It really doesn't say a whole lot. Just doesn't tell you really anything. I never really read the tasting notes beforehand because I don't want to be influenced. Orange and lemon citrus dominate with sweet nutmeg and ginger. Hint of vanilla. Oh, there's my vanilla. And polished oak. I didn't get a whole lot of the oak, so I mean, I guess polished oak means a very light taste of it. The palate's supposed to be ginger and nutmeg. Maybe the nutmeg was that weird flavor I couldn't nail when I was saying like peanut butter brownie stuff, chocolate chips. Maybe that was the nutmeg stuff I was feeling. Full-bodied sweet vanilla. There's my vanilla again. And orange. So I was getting the vanilla and the citrus. I guess I was getting that much. And then the finish is medium sweet with a long dry oak finish. So I don't know about long dry oak finish. I'm not getting that, I think. Very light on the oak. Wow, you can tell this is cast strength. This is just eating that ice cube away. I think it's cast strength. I mean, it doesn't say cast strength, but I'm figuring at 51.2. I would think it's cast strength. We're not talking bourbon, so I wouldn't think true cast strength would be up there at 130. But what do I know? Just a rookie out here tasting whiskey and having a blast doing it. So this looks like it's definitely chilled a little bit. I mean, you can see the color. Definitely melted a little bit of the ice, but still just beautiful in there. Absolutely. Oh, alright, let's taste it on ice. Sláinte.
Oh.
You knew it was going to be good on ice. You just knew this was going to be tasty on ice. Yeah, that's good. Dare I say delicious? That is really good. Oh, I am a huge fan of the Macallan Classic cut. I like the stronger ones. I mean, it's weird. The smell I get the same on all whiskeys with ice. It just has that tang. And I know, when you put ice on it, it's supposed to dampen down all the flavors and smells. But on some of them, it actually doesn't. Some things will actually come up with it. This one, it's kind of definitely tamped down some of the smells. I mean, it just has that ice whiskey tang smell. The sulfur actually kind of kicked back up with the ice. That sulfur smell a little bit. It's like a spicy iced tea. That's kind of what that tastes like. Almost like a spicy iced tea. I mean, just on a hot summer day, yeah. Put an ice cube in this and hit it, and yeah. I like it. This is absolutely delicious. I'm thinking on a scale of 1 to 10. I mean, I'm pretty limited, and I've only tasted, a certain amount, probably still under 50, maybe under 50 whiskeys, I'm not sure. But on this one, I think I might have to give it a 9 out of 10.
That's what I'm talking about!
I mean, this is really good. I mean, this is just a neck pour, so I'm imagining that, when it has time to sit and the air hits it a little bit and it oxidizes, I mean, it's going to get even better. So, yeah, I think for me and my limited scope and my limited view, I believe I'm giving the Macallan Classic cut a 9 out of 10. I'm a big fan of this. It is delicious, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with it. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you did, stick around and check us out, because there are plenty more coming down the way. Getting bottles stacked up, and yeah, still have that problem. Won't open a new bottle until I do it on camera and make a video for everybody and do a review of it. So we're going to keep them coming, having a blast doing it. I hope to see you around the way, and if I don't see you back here, maybe I'll see you in a live chat out there somewhere. So you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of the week, and until next time, cheers. Hello again, Whiskey Whippers and Spirit Sippers. Wun Wun here, back at you with another one, and we went out and tracked down the Macallan Classic cut.